Jazz and Pop is a program which is pretty broad. People can expect to learn a lot about almost all non-classical music styles. That means jazz, pop, hip-hop, free improvisation, Latin music. Normally students come in one of those styles, and in the first year they learn a lot about other styles, and from the second year on they can make their own choices.
Everyone is doing something different and everyone is totally free to try out whatever you want. Like you can try out metal, rock, funk. I'm getting to play some Jimi Hendrix numbers on my guitar. It's amazing here. You have freedom to do whatever you want. The main focus is that it has to be the best that you can be.
In art, I think it's very important to leave a lot of freedom for students to make their own choices. I always say if you come here, we don't want to change you, but we want to make sure that you embrace yourself. And of course we inspire you with things you never heard of.
The reason that I came here is that everybody wants to be on stage, and it's really clear. And the teachers themselves, they're already on stage. They go on tour every weekend, and this is so inspiring for me because they are who I look up to and who I respect. They don't only train you artistically for the very tiring job of being a touring musician, they also train you mentally. And what more do you want?
First of all, what I think is important to teach my students is a very good technique. Besides that, of course I'm going to work on improvisation, but also what is your role in pop music? What is your role when you play with a DJ? How can you tell a story within a solo on a house track? You know, I think that's really exciting, and it's also very realistic, because it's going to be what maybe you're also going to do in the future. Also, how are you standing on stage and perform in the music you want to play?
I am definitely always leaving my comfort zone, which is really hard, but the teachers, they know how to push you and they know how to kick your ass.
The course in Arnhem is very unique in the sense that we are in the middle of an art school, and also other academies of fine art, dance, theater, fashion, they're all in the same building. That means that students are collaborating in a mandatory project in the first year with theater people and dancers, and over the course of the year 2, 3 and 4, because they have found each other in the first year, they also collaborate a lot in the other years in their own projects. So that's something that you find nowhere else. There are many art schools, of course, where there are different faculties, but normally they're in different buildings. And here it's in one building, and that makes a huge difference.
There is healthy competition, of course, you know. There are some people that play amazing and you just think, God, I want to play like him. And it's also a kind of motivation, you know? Yeah, I want to be on stage. I don't care if even one person is there, I'll play.